My channel. I am back today with the makeup tutorial, and this one is very sexy and dramatic, and is that my bra? Oh, I absolutely love this tutorial. I have seen this trend all over Instagram with the very cat eye look and then adding just just a hint of glitter. I absolutely love the trend, so I decided to go ahead and do my own take on it. So I really hope you guys enjoy it and love it as much as I do. I am going to stop rambling. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy it. Please don't forget to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and that's it. Thank you so much again, like for the 500th time, and enjoy. Bye. Okay, you guys, let's get started. So my eyebrows and my eyelids are already primed. I know I look a little bit crazy, but we're gonna fix that real quick. To start this look off, I am going to be taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Single Shadow in Orange Soda. I haven't used this eyeshadow in such a long time, and it's the perfect transition shade, so I was like, you know what, let's do it. Then I'm going to take the shade Birkin, which is another ABH shadow, short for Anastasia Beverly Hills. Hey! So I'm going to take this shadow, which is just a little bit darker, and I'm going to pop this in my crease as well. I am taking both colors really high up towards that crease because we are going to be creating a cut crease, so you want to take it pretty high so that you can see them after you have cut the crease. To go in with a dark brown shadow, this one is from the Kat Von D Shade and Light eye palette. I'm going to take it with a Sigma E25, and I'm going to begin to place this color tighter on my crease, again taking it up towards that brow bone because we want this brown to peek through once we cut the crease. I am making sure that this color is just as pigmented in the inner corner as it is in the outer corner. You want it to be very blown out. Make sure that you take your time blending. If your eyelid starts to hurt, then that's how you know you're doing a good job at blending. So I'm going to go back in with that previous brush one more time, and I'm just going to blend the edges out so that everything looks nice and seamless. Now I'm going to take some concealer. I am using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and this is where we begin to carve out our crease and begin to kind of cut the crease. As you guys can see, I am taking it with a flat brush because this brush makes it really easy for us to get right up in there in that crease and cut everything out. You can take this as high as you wanted to. I did not want to cut my crease too crazy because I wanted to make the look a little bit more wearable, but feel free to take it up as high as you would like. And then just to get a little bit more precise, I am going to go in with a pencil brush, and I'm just going to start to kind of map out where I want that wing glitter to kind of go. So if you don't have this, it's totally fine. Just go ahead and take your time using the flat brush, but since I do have a pencil brush, might as well use it. I am then going to go in with a matte white eyeshadow, and I am going to place this where we applied the concealer, and this is just going to set the concealer in place and make sure that we don't have any creasing, and it's also going to make the shadows that we are going to be applying next go on a lot smoother because the base will be set and it won't be as tacky. Now I'm going to go in with a black shadow, and I'm going to go back in with that same pencil brush I previously used. This pencil brush is by Tarte, by the way. It's one of my favorites, and I am going to begin to start to map out where I want that cat eye winged liner to kind of go to. I like to start off with a shadow first to kind of map everything out, and then I go in with a liquid liner because it's just easier that way. If you mess up with an eyeshadow, you can always just wipe it off and start over. When you apply a liquid liner, it's a little bit harder. So once I have the shape that I would like, which is pretty much just a wing liner, and then I kind of curved it towards so that it can follow the shape of the crease. If you guys have no idea what I'm saying, please watch. I promise you it will make perfect sense. But once I have my map, I am just going to go in with an eyeliner. Sorry about that. That was my phone. I'm going to go in with the Blinc Beauty Ultra Thin Liner, and I'm just going to fill in those lines and kind of fill in the outer corner very nice and intense. And just take your time doing this. I think this is the hardest part of the tutorial, but after you have done this, you are good to go. So I'm going to go back in with the black shadow, and I'm going to take a Sigma E55. This is a shader brush, and I'm just going to begin to apply some of that black right there in the outer corner, and we're going to begin to kind of do a gradient effect, a very smoky effect. So I'm starting off with the black, and then I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Shadow in Smoke, and I'm going to apply this right on top of the black, and we are going to begin to kind of fading both colors in together. You want it to be a light brown, and then it kind of builds your way up towards that really intense dark brown. So you will see me that I go back and forth between both colors. I start off with the brown, then I go back in with the black, then I go back in with the brown until I get the intensity and the smokiness that I am going for. After I have done that, I'm going to take a makeup wipe, and I'm going to wipe off any of the excess fallout. Now I'm going to go back in with that matte white shadow, and I'm going to re-intensify that inner corner and also the crease area to prepare it for the glitter we are going to be applying. The glitter that I am going to be using is by Lit Cosmetics, and I'm going to be using their glitter adhesive as well. This is just their gold glitter. I'm not quite sure of the name, but I will have it listed down below. Pretty much all I'm doing is I'm going in with the pencil brush. I dip my pencil brush into the glitter glue, then I dip it into the glitter, and then I take my time applying it in that space that we have created for the glitter to lay on. So take your time. After you've done it once, I promise you it's very easy. And the good thing about this glitter glue is that it dries really quickly. So if you mess up, all you have to do is peel it off and then try again. I'm going to go back in with that ultra thin liquid liner by Blinc Beauty, and I'm going to line my upper lash line to kind of make everything nice and flowy, if that makes any sense. So moving on to the skin, I am going to go ahead and prime my skin using the NYX Angel Veil Primer. And then I'm going to take the Becca Under Eye Correcting Cream. It's that peachy cream that they have for the under eyes, which I have loved for such a long time, and I have recently been raving about it. And I'm going to apply this under the eyes to kind of conceal my dark circles because let's be honest, I don't sleep like I should. So for foundation, I am taking the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Stick Foundation, and I'm going to blend it into my skin using my damp beauty blender. I have been loving this foundation recently because my skin has been more on the drier side, and this foundation just gives you a very nice skin-like finish with a little bit of glow, nothing too oily or greasy, which I really like. Make sure you also take the foundation down to your neck to make sure that you are one color. So moving on to concealer, I am using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I've actually been using a little bit less concealer than I normally do. I don't know, I like it better. I feel like it gives me more of a youthful look, and it doesn't look as cakey throughout the day. I really like it. So I'm going to apply it to the under eyes, bridge of the nose, Cupid's bow, chin, and up in the forehead. And I'm going to go back in with that same beauty blender and just kind of blend everything out. I love this concealer. It sets so quickly. You really don't have to set it with a powder. I just love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it. So after you have applied your concealer, all you want to do is go in with your favorite translucent setting powder, or just any powder that you would like. I am using the Laura Mercier, and I'm going to take that same beauty sponge, and I'm just going to apply this under the eyes. I also like to take a little bit on the chin, and I also apply some around the nostril area of the nose because my foundation tends to cake up in that area, so I always make sure to set it. Now I'm going to go in with the Kat Von D powder foundation. I'm going to take very little of this with a big fluffy powder brush, and I'm just going to begin to set my foundation. I love the powder foundation by Kat Von D because it gives you a very nice coverage without making you look cakey. So I took a fluffy brush and I blended out any excess powder that may be left over under the eyes, and then we're on to bronzer. For bronzer, I am taking the Pure Mineral Bronzer that came in this month's BoxyCharm. I'm not sure if it was this month or this month's BoxyCharm, and I'm going to apply this to the hollows of the cheeks and also up in the forehead. This bronzer is so beautiful since it is a mineral bronzer. It's going to go on very natural on the skin, which I really like. So now I'm going to take Birkin one more time, and I'm going to apply this to my lower lash line using a pencil brush. And then I'm going to go in with Smoke once again, which is that dark brown shadow that we use. I'm sorry, my camera got blurry, but I took it with a flat definer brush, and I'm going to apply this to the under eyes, and then I go back in with the pencil brush and just kind of smoke everything out. I'm going to line my waterline with a black gel liner. This is the one by Maybelline. Then I am going to apply mascara to my bottom and my top lashes. This is a mascara by Maybelline, I believe. I'm not really a fan of it, but it's the only one that I have left because I need to go mascara shopping. So this will do. I mean, regardless, we're going to apply fake lashes. But anyways, moving on to blush. I am taking the Split Pan in Prosecco Pop and Amaretto. This is in collaboration with Jaclyn Hill by Becca. And I'm going to take Amaretto and I'm going to use this as my blush. I am obsessed with this blush. It looks very natural and I love it. I'm going to go back in with that translucent powder and just any brush, and I'm going to begin to apply this under that bronzer that we did. This is just going to clean everything up and make it nice and neat. Before you go ahead and wipe it off, I'm going to go in with Prosecco Pop, the highlight that came in that Split Pan, and I'm going to apply this to my cheekbones. I also take it up towards the arch of the brow. I'm also going to add a little bit to the tip of the nose and also to my Cupid's bow, and you will see me do that after. But I do take that blush brush one more time and I just kind of blend in the blush with the highlight so that it doesn't look like a stripe of highlight, if you know what I mean. So I felt like Prosecco Pop was a little bit too dark, so I am taking the Ofra highlight in Rodeo Drive. This kind of neutralized it a little bit more so that it wasn't as dark as Prosecco Pop, because I definitely wanted something to be a little bit more intense. So I am going to run over my damp beauty sponge, and this is just going to kind of melt everything in. So moving on to lips, I am going to go in with Nudist Peach, and this is the Wet n Wild Catsuit liquid lipstick. And right on top, I'm going to use the Jordana liquid lipstick in Creme Brulee. Now, this is not my favorite formula of liquid lipstick. I have mentioned on my Snapchat that these tend to crack, but I'm going to go over it with a gloss, so I don't really care that much that it cracks. I'm just so obsessed with the color. So while my liquid lipstick is drying, I'm actually going to go in and apply lashes. I am using the Kiss lashes in Noir. So to finish off the lips, I am going to take a little bit of that highlight and I'm going to pop it on top of the lips, and it's just going to give the lip gloss a more metallic finish. And then for lip gloss, I am using White Russian lip gloss by Buxom. And then after that, you just want to go ahead and apply some makeup setting spray. This one's the one by Ofra, which I love. It smells so good. And that is pretty much it. After you have done that, you want to go ahead, fix your hair because this hair is not working. And yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys very soon with another video. Bye.